Take a look at this. Scout ship setting sail.
He may be the shepherd now, but no one knows who he was before the Advent, or what he did.
No, they don't.
But he showed up one day with a mallet in tow, routed the demons, and formed a band of skilled young exorcists.
That sounds pretty suspicious.
Right? But the kingdom readily acknowledged his abilities and his conviction, and threw its full support behind him.
Maybe he plans on usurping power for himself.
Not likely. He's worked tirelessly to rebuild the church and state, and shore up the royal family's position.
Lining his pockets from the state coffers, then.
Not the slightest chance. Rather, he's got all the other higher-ups worried he's working—
Then what's he after?
Maybe there is no ulterior motive. Maybe he is our shepherd. Whatever the case, if he hadn't shown up when he did 3 years ago, Midgand would be a smoking ruin.
That ceremony was simply fantastic. Lord Artorius' speech was brilliant, of course, but Prince Percival was really something too. He raises up Artorius to help the country and its people, then willingly steps down. Now that's what I call a king.
You think so? Well, to me, he just looks like a wimp.
He may look that way, but he has a great inner strength. He's excelled as a scholar and a leader since he was young. His only hobby is falconry, but sadly I hear he hasn't had the time for it lately.
You seem like a big supporter of his.
Well, he's got 2 younger brothers, but just between you and me, they're dolts. Worse, they hang with a bad crowd. If anything were to happen to Prince Percival, the future of Midgand would be bleak.
I see. So everyone's hopes are riding on him then.
Which means Midgand's vulnerable without him.
Trouble at the docks, was there? Well, so long as the job was done. Good luck. I look forward to hearing your report.
So, somebody means to ambush the Royal Medical Society on the Danan Highway.
The Royal Medical Society is a group of doctors that travel around healing the sick.
They're funded by donations given by ordinary folk.
Why would anyone attack them?
Don't ask me. Some people are just twisted.
And why would an underworld group defend them?
Who knows? Something to do with the attackers, perhaps?
What's the deal with you and that exorcist Eleanor?
She had tears in her eyes when we first saw her at Northgand. Velvet poked fun at her, calling her the crybaby exorcist.
Why would an exorcist cry?
Sacrificing the individual for the good of the many is part of Artorias' philosophy. She seemed troubled by that. She's naive.
That she can still carry on shows just how strong she is. It looks like they don't hand out the rank of Praetor to just anyone. Just stay sharp around her. That's all.
By the way, was that Bienfu character that Magulu was after really a Moloch?
He may look strange, but yes, he's still a Moloch.
That means Magulu is an exorcist. Why does she call herself a witch then?
If she got locked up in that prison, she must have been kicked out of the Abbey.
Or she could be a fraud.
Yeah. Even if she wasn't an exorcist, she could still perform some tricks with a Moloch like that.
I will protect you, Madam Eleanor. Face me now, demon.
Right? Was that laughter?
I'm sorry.
Why apologize? Bienfu is funny, right?
Right.
Then if you want to laugh, laugh!
If you think that's funny, you should give it a try for yourself. Say,
Hi, I'm Laufeyset.
All right. Hi, I'm Laufeyset.
Knock it off!
Huh?
what's the problem?
People are staring. Don't attract attention.
I'm sorry.
She's so uptight. Let's try it together later, Laufeyset.
All right.
Well, we've learned one thing coming to the capital. The Abbey and Shepherd Artorias have expanded their power immensely.
They might as well be the Empire now. They have the undying support of the populace.
The Shepherd, savior of humanity.
I wonder what he meant by the blessings of the Empyrean Enominat.
That's what they call the gods they worship in church, right? The Empyreans? He promised a lot in that speech. But can he really command such a power?
I have no idea. Not even we Malachim know of them beyond the stories and legends. He called Enominat the Fifth Empyrean. There should only be four, one ruling each element.
Is he talking about a new Empyrean?
Have you heard anything, Laufeyset?
Sorry. I don't know anything about this.
It doesn't matter. We should be careful about taking his words at face value. The man is no saint. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his aims. But there's no way he could have a god at his beck and call.
Don't underestimate the Abbey.
Trust me, I'm not. That's why I'm using the Shadow Guild to help us hunt them down, and to make sure that I kill him.
On to battle!
Eat it! You're wide open! How's that? Hold up! You're wide open! How's that? You're wide open! Hold up! You're wide open! You're wide open! Okay, hold up!
Dark and light!
Want to see this? Deception! Deception!
I wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you.
Hey! Get out of our way! That's there! That's our food!
Eat it!
Give it up! It's ours!
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! No escape! No escape! Blast them! Okay! Wide open!
So the attackers were demons. I guess that's why they needed us to stop the attack.
The doctors?
Looks like they ran off. It appears they were after this stuff.
Medicine with the cathedral seal.
That scarf, did that belong to the attackers?
Yeah, all three were wearing them. Does it mean something?
They were just humans. Aggressive ones who attacked the innocent.
The job is done. Time to leave.
You're good at what you do. I'm impressed. There's still more to do. I'm sure it'll be easy for you.
A scholar missing on the road to Gallus Lake.
Strange request.
If they know where he vanished, why don't they just look for him there?
Exactly. And what's so illegal about a missing persons case that you gotta go to the underworld?
I can think of a few possibilities, but our job isn't to ask questions.
By the way, those folks we just passed were talking about us.
What were they saying?
They were warning each other to be careful, talking about the demons that burned down Helives and destroyed the Seagate Fortress being near the capital.
Considering how bold we've been, everyone's still fairly calm about it.
We'll be famous soon enough once we kill the world's savior.
Sounds like that could get fun.
Fun? Why?
The people trying to capture us will put prices on our heads and put up wanted posters everywhere. Depending on who draws the likenesses, each portrait can look completely different. You know what I'm talking about, right, Eisen?
Aye. I've seen dozens of pictures of myself. Some make me a monster, others make me a handsome youth. It's fascinating, really.
I hope I get a poster soon.
Then do your best to really stir things up.
Right. I'll stir everything up good.
On to battle! Hold up! Killing flash! But I'm this close! I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! I unleashed all my power. Maybe I overdid it. Don't get overconfident.
Nothing can stop these fists!
Don't get overconfident.
Come on, really? Here I come! Dark and
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons. Hey, that noisy demon looks pretty strong. Think it might be one of those Code Red demons?
Doesn't matter to me. I'd rather not waste my time fighting it if I don't need to.
I don't see it as a waste of time. Look, the Abbey only has a handful of exorcists strong enough to take something like this down, right?
Probably. I'd say praetors like Lady Teresa and the legates could probably take it on.
And those guys are all your enemies, right?
I see where you're going with this. The Abbey is strong, both in its individual members and as an organization.
And if we're to close the gap between us and them, we need to fight strong opponents like this demon.
That's what I would do. But you're free to make your own decision.
All right, I'll concede the point.
But we should determine just how strong it is first. I don't want us to bite off more than we can chew.
That goes without saying. I'd rather not get myself killed due to inadequate preparation.
You don't have to worry that much. If you want to go fight, I'll help keep you safe myself. I promise.
I don't recall asking for your protection.
You don't need to. Always ready to
Come on, really?
Take a look at this. I knew this would be big. What a treasure! Scout ship setting sail.
I can't even call that a fight.
Watch yourselves! This guy means business!
I know. Training isn't worthwhile if you get killed while doing it.
Crash through! See this? Hurricane!
Like Hela!
See this? See this?
It was a close one, but I am the victor. Whew! That thing was pretty strong.
You just wanted something good to train on.
I'm not in it just for myself. If I get stronger, I'll be more helpful in your battles. This counts towards the repayment of my debt.
But you don't deny at least part of it was for yourself.
Of course not. Every true swordsman wants to train so they can improve themselves.
It might be a little late to ask, but what debt exactly are you repaying, Rokuro?
My sword is my life. When I was separated from it, Velvet told me where to find it. Also, she broke me free from a 500-year-long prison sentence.
You say that like it's an afterthought.
And that's why I can't fully trust you.
I don't follow. Us Rangetsu men are renowned for our sense of duty and commitment.
Actually, now that you mention it, Rangetsu's a pretty unusual last name.
I heard your family specializes in unconventional swords and fighting styles.
That's true. Our ancestor was a swordsman from way off in another country who came to this land a long time ago.
A foreign swordsman, huh? I guess that explains why your swords and techniques stand out so much.
He had quite a hard time getting by in this unusual land, until he was taken in by an aristocratic family. Ever since, the Rangetsu clan has accepted the rule of their benefactors and has served them in repayment of their debt.
Served them as bodyguards?
Bodyguards, assassins, spies, body doubles.
Whatever the order, your family will carry it through.
Always return that which you've borrowed, even if you must repay it with your life. That was our ancestors' creed. In truth, 4 of my 5 older brothers are dead. You have to admit, we take our sense of duty seriously.
Yeah.
All right, I get it. You and your family are all tied to your sense of honor.
That seems to be the case. We can count on him. As long as he's on our side, at least.
Oh, come on, that's not fair.
Better be ready.
Hold up! Hold up! Forget the pain and move! Hold up!
No, I can't die here. Disgraceful. Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! One to eat it! Watch it! Eat it! Okay, see this?
Come on, really?
Looks like you want to die.
Come on, really?
You'll be rust on my blade!
They were nothing.
Looks like you want to die.
1, 2!
wounds I won't heal! That all you got? No, I can't die here. Disgraceful.
Forget the beat! The Reaper's power! Too slow! Not good!
Light healer! Light healer!
No, I can't die here.
Light healer!
Disgraceful.
Light healer! First aid!
For two!
No, I can't die here.
Hurricane!
Disgraceful. That all you got?
It was a close one, but I am the victor. Always ready to fight. Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
Move it or die!
I'll cut down anyone in my way! this quickly.
You won't get away. No escape! No escape! No escape! Eat it! Hold stop! It's not working! Next!
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
I'll finish this quick. Eat it!
Like the one!
Crash through! You're wide open! No escape! Go!
Crash through! Crash through! No mercy!
Wounds that won't shoot!
Lick the head! Clear off! Crash through!
Too slow!
Crash through!
Max! I refuse to fall here!
Move it or stop! Killing flash! But I'm this close! I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Strike! Come vengeance! Hurricane! Hold up!
Crash through!
Hurricane! You're
Crash down!
Form two! Hold stop! Hurricane! Deception! Form one! Hold stop!
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out.
Move it or die! You're wide open! This will refresh our game! Let's go! Let's go! Pull out! You're wide open!
Is that all you got?
Bubble! Too slow! Let's go!
Come on, really?
On to battle!
Let's go!
One down.
Wide open!
Victory is ours!
Take a look at this. Scout ship setting sail.
But I'm stronger. Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Like you
Deception! Deception! Let's go! No escape! Forget the pain and look at! Forget the Go wide open! Hold stop! See this? See this? Hold stop! Deception! Hurricane!
I refuse to fall here!